Innocent as a reporting. They're coming up next. Talking Point. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen, for staying with us in this edition of Talking Points. We are receiving Njofie Wilson. He is a web designer and developer, CEO of Equinoxe Tech. Welcome.
Thank you, Babila.
You're from Chang in the west region of the country.
Yes, that's where I live.
You are a web designer and developer, and you heard the Minister of Post and Telecommunications of Cameroon acknowledging that government has been unable to supply internet or to enhance internet supply all across the country. There are some localities that are not yet covered and the quality is poor. What's your take on that? You're working on the internet every day.
Yes, I really think over the recent years it's really been great. The work that the telecommunications companies that are doing is really great. Now we are browsing on 4G, and we can be able to download above even 5 megabytes per second, and this keeps improving. We hope so, but we want to say it's not the best, since many localities aren't yet covered or are still running on maybe 1G or 2G. So we hope it gets everywhere in the nation.
And today everything is practically converging thoughts on the internet. The internet is fast becoming indispensable, and with the rate of internet connection today, the quality of services, can we really extract enough benefits from what you qualify as artificial intelligence?
Of course, with the internet, AI is not an issue of today. It has been existing even before the internet, and it has become even more and more advanced. And it is to our own benefit, the benefit of the whole world, to be able to gain through artificial intelligence. And I just want to start by first saying what artificial intelligence is all about. First, we have to know the word artificial, which means man-made, and then intelligence is the ability of any being to think, to reason, to make decisions, and to take actions. So human beings, through computer technologies, are being able to make machines be able to think, be able to reason, and be able to act and do tasks that were formerly reserved only for humans. So that is all what artificial intelligence stands for.
No, when you look at the way young people are using the internet today, talking about young people in particular, because we young people, we more focus on, just Facebooking, WhatsApping, and all of that stuff, publishing things which sometimes are not the best. How can this artificial intelligence be better exploited on the internet by young people and, of course, every other person?
First, I would like to comment about the time that our youths are on the internet. I want to say many of our youths, unfortunately, are wasting a lot of time online, just posting pictures and things, creating fun, which, of course, is necessary, but it's done in excess. So I think that some of this time should actually be used in researching AI, and unless our youths are able to exploit the resources that are already available to learn these technologies, only wasting time to consume the artificial intelligence machineries or platforms that are already there, I think it's not going to help us. So it's a time now for our youths to start thinking of how they can do this. And just to say our counterparts, many communities where we have white people, as I can say, I really see people who are really passionate about technologies, and we don't just have to keep sleeping and watching them do it for us. We have to also get into the system.
So how do we get into the system through artificial intelligence?
The main issue here is learning about it. All the resources, even if you go to the Google and just search artificial intelligence, you are going to find a lot of resources. So it's all about doing research, spotting something that you're really passionate about and doing it.
But Africa seems to be lagging behind in terms of this. Cameroon in particular seems to be lagging behind.
That is why I've been doing a lot to advocate and to sensitize especially fellow youths to be able to do research, and those whom have also encouraged others personally on how they can get started. And this all starts by learning what we call coding. And
what is it, coding?
Coding is about, all what is running on codes called binary code. The computer runs on instructions, and these instructions are in the form of some codes that are written. And these codes have been compiled in languages. So when you learn this, there are many online platforms where you can learn code, which I have done it myself. And I think just anybody who is interested and passionate about it can also do it.
So how can artificial intelligence enhance education, enhance the learning abilities of students, students in general?
I want to say it has already started doing. It's not something that is going to start in future, because we talk of Google search. There are millions and millions of websites. When you search something, you find out that you Google search. It just crawl all the websites on the web and come out with a result. That is about a machine logically thinking and coming out with what you want from the data that is available all over the world. So these technologies, including the internet and all the activities that are going on there, they have been enhancing education. You can agree with me that nobody can write a research project or can do any work or get information nowadays without going to the internet.
Now, can we share your experience in artificial intelligence?
Yes, ever since I came across the internet, I've really been passionate about it, and I've exploited
a web designer and a developer and founder and CEO of Fitworks Tech.
Yes, we have been doing websites and design and development for clients, and doing even e-learning, e-commerce platforms, and we make these services automated such that they can be able to interact without even us being there with the people who are with the users of these platforms. So we have really been doing a lot of work towards that, and we continue to put a lot of effort in it.
All right, thank you, Njofie Wilson, your web designer and developer. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Thanks, ladies and gentlemen, for staying with us. That's it for today.